Hello, hello, my name is Callista and welcome back to Cognition, an Erica Reed thriller. In the last episode we went to Antony Longmore's apartment and we made the chilling discovery that he was actually a serial killer. He has murdered 9 young women, and luckily because I record and edit in quite close proximity, I realised I never actually examined Sarah's notes.
This is the one that's not a surprise. Sarah, murdered in her house at 514 Chestnut Street. Maybe I'm just exhausted right now, but sometimes this shit gets to me.
Yeah, so Antony Longmore murdered these 9 young women, but that poses the question, who the hell killed Longmore? Which I don't know if that's more disturbing or less disturbing. So let's continue.
Sully, call someone in the department and find more on these women.
You got it.
Thanks, Sully.
Hey, Martin. Yeah, I need you to look a few things over for me. Yeah, I have a couple of names for you. Yeah. Uh-huh. Right, okay, the first one. Okay, we got some info here. These women were all suicides, except for Emily Carlson in New York. They never caught the killer, but it was an obvious murder. The third woman in New York, Nadia Schwartz, hasn't been reported as missing or dead.
Why did the killer change his pattern and kill a man? Sully, Antony Longmore was a killer. Sully, it's Robert. Give me a second. No, it's Longmore. Longmore was a killer.
Sully, Antony Longmore was a killer.
You think? What's our evidence?
He worked at the train station. He was a lonely man. Those women are from the safe are his victims. Yeah, these women are his victims.
Those women from the safe are his victims. He took those photographs. And he's been doing it for years, until someone stopped him last night. He was in Tennessee first, and then in New York. He killed these women, and he had a pattern.
Well, obviously he kills in groups of 3. However, I am curious, maybe the person who killed him did it in self-defense. Maybe they realized he was stalking them and they killed him and they went, no. Then why? Maybe they knew. Maybe they purposefully attracted him, knowing that he'd kill, we're assuming this is a lady now, knowing that he would inevitably kill her to draw attention to his other crimes. I think I'm grasping at straws here, but yeah, he kills in groups of 3.
He kills in groups of 3.
How do you know?
2 reasons.
He was staying here. He was moving out soon. Yeah, he was planning on moving states.
He was moving out soon. And
he killed 3 victims in every state. He killed 3 victims in every state except New York. No, he killed 3 victims in every state.
He's killed 3 victims in every state.
Something about that doesn't add up.
What? Okay, we know it was Longmore.
Sully, Antony Longmore was a killer.
You think? What's our evidence?
He worked at the train station?
He worked at the train station.
Yeah, but that really doesn't tell us anything.
Sully, Antony Longmore was a killer.
You think? What's our evidence?
Women from the safe are his victims. Okay,
those
we got
women
that one
from
right.
the safe are his victims. He took those photographs. And he's been doing it for years, until someone stopped him last night. He was in Tennessee first, and then in New York. He killed these women, and he had a pattern.
Groups of 3.
He kills in groups of 3.
How do you know?
2 reasons.
He was moving.
He was moving out soon. And
apparently he killed 3 victims in every state except New York.
He's killed 3 victims in every state except for New York. Look at the boxes. You mentioned the landlord said he was moving out. He was done here, ready to go on to the next city. He killed in threes all the time.
But what happened in New York? Why is Nadia Schwartz still alive?
Because of Emily Carl. She wasn't his accomplice. Doubtful. I'm pretty sure a man like this, I don't think he'd have an accomplice. These are very personal. I studied psychology back in sixth form, but I'm not super knowledgeable, but I don't think stalkers really have accomplices. They form personal connections with their victims. Not personal like friendships, but it's like, this is me and this is the person I'm stalking. Was he fired? It's one of the, I would guess. Maybe he panicked. He couldn't clean up the scene before he was discovered.
Because of Emily Carlson's case. They almost caught him. He fled New York before his work was done there, and he could never get to Nadia Schwartz. It's clear, even the way he met his victims.
How?
Okay. I must have missed that. Yeah, he met them through the public transportation. I thought that, when somebody said that Nadia Schwartz hadn't been reported dead or missing, for some reason I thought he was saying they hadn't found her body. No, she's alive and well. Okay, then. But yeah, he met them through public transportation.
He met them through public transportation. He worked there. That's where he targeted his victims.
Yeah, you're right. But if this piece of shit was murdered last night, done in the same way that he killed his victims, then who killed him?
Good question. And why did they send clues to Davies? And to me?
This is a hell of a mind screw. We gotta keep looking.
I don't suppose you can get into that?
It's a bunch of tools.
There we go.
Lots of rope. And get this, even some nooses. I also found this.
Hello, hello. I've been looking for you. Good job, Sully.
Oh, is it the final piece? It is! It's the little dude. Okay, let's combine them.
I got it. It's all together now. There are some letter sliders here.
Okay, who repented? Samuel Sewell. I'm assuming it wants us to spell out, E?
I can't move them. What am I missing?
Excuse me. Aha! There we go.
There we go. I should be able to move the letters now.
Okie doke. I should have counted how many. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. SEWALL. Okay, that fits. EW. A. L. L. Aha!
Creepy. Huh. What's this? It's
The
a
memory
memory
card.
card.
Okay. There we go. Oh God, it's so lucky that Nadia Schwartz is alive. Oh. Admittedly, it's a shame for Emily Carlson,
Let's
but...
see what happens. What game do you want me to play now?
Oh. Okay, we've got a... Okay. Aha. not quite. I do wonder what this symbol means. It's the same as the brand, but... No. Oh!
Hey, isn't that...
You got it. The Old South Meeting House?
Yeah, what's that got to do with anything? Sully, look at this. Over 3 centuries ago, Samuel Sewell repented in the Old South Meeting House for atrocities he once helped along. Tonight, someone new will take the blame and shame.
There's something loading.
As long as it's not a bomb.
This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Drop it, you ass.
We make a good team, don't we?
Yeah, this is cute and everything, but she's our next victim. Davies!
Shit, Sully, it's Davies. She's a target.
What the fuck? How do you know? I can't...
Trust me on this. We gotta get to the meeting house now. Move it.
Oh, shit.
We're pulling in right now.
Erica, wait for backup.
John, Davies could be in there. Did you try her phone?
She's not picking it up. No one's heard from her all day.
Get your ass here quick. We're pulling in.
I'm on my way.
What's the plan?
Check out the bell tower out front. I'll head into the main building hall from the side door. Be careful.
You too.
Okay, guys, this is go time. We gotta save Davies. Can we save Davies? Oh! Oh shit, I'm not good under pressure. I'm not good under pressure. Okay, we need to...
What is this thing?
Okay. Okay. I get what we need to do. Do we have... We still have this stuff.
A virtual presenter. That damn presenter thing gave me up.
Okay.
Ugh, no good.
Yeah, we need to plug it in. Okay. Okay. Let me think. Can we plug anything? Nope.
It's too far away.
And... Okay. We need to get this, plug it in. Okay. Again. Got it.
It's too far away.
I've got to be quicker.
It's too far
No,
away.
no. Okay. Press the thing. Grab
It's
it.
too far away.
Okay. Maybe go for the gun instead then. Run! Oh, there you go. Got it. Okay. Now, grab this.
There, that should do it.
But now we
It's
can't.
too far away.
Okay. Can we shoot?
That won't work there.
Okay. He's gone.
There's too much crap there. I need to get to the other side.
Okay. Grab some debris. Okay.
Those two don't work together.
Really?
FBI, drop your weapon.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay.
Let's try this.
Now go. And Switch it on.
Ha! That should make things a little more even.
Excuse me? Would you... Okay. Shoot! Get down. Okay, take it again.
There it is.
Come on. Come on. Push him. No.
There it is.
Okay. Haha.
What's happening?
Oh no.
Stop it! Sully, John, suspect is on the run. Brown coat, brown hat, and I found Davies. She's... Please, get here.
If you walked in through that door like a million times before, could you tell me all the things you've seen? I've got to let it go, but seems some joker up there knows, and he's just playing with his figurine. All our plans are made, and though I know they'll change, I still hold you tight to me. All these tolls are paid. You always kept things to yourself. Don't need to please nobody else. Well, ain't that what you used to say? I wasted all that time, got up counting what was mine. Never thanked you for the gifts you gave. All our plans are laid, and though I know they'll change, I still hold you tight to me. All these tolls are paid when it's taken all away.
Wow.
I'm starting to think there is no not messed up in my life.
The top brass says go, you don't ask questions.
Just finding him isn't good enough. I found Scott, I found Davies, and I was too late to save either of them. Please, just talk to me, Dad.
Wise Monkey is your case now, Agent Reed. Let's see what you got.
Oh, God, what an ending. Jeez. Also, if I had realized I was so close to the end of the episode, then I would have, episode 1, I mean, you know, the Hanged Man. If I'd have realized I was so close to finishing it, I would have finished it last episode, but my goodness! So Davies is dead, and Erica had some weird flash. Clearly it was a flash forward. Erica has been seeing these visions throughout the episode of her reaching down to grab her gun, her getting shot at and her falling back, and we've never really been able to tell if maybe she was seeing a flashback or something else. However, given the fact that she was clearly shot in the head, we can tell this is a flash forward, so she's seeing her own death. My goodness. So whoever killed Longmore killed Davies. I would assume they killed Longmore because Longmore was a serial killer, and I would argue killing a serial killer is a good thing to do, but why Davies? There must have been other detectives, maybe not quite as high as Davies. You know, Davies should have known better, but there must have been other officers who ignored signs, who didn't do their due diligence in checking out a case and just went, it's an obvious suicide. So why Davies? Oh, this is... And also, why didn't the killer kill Erica? Because at the end, it looked like they were going to shoot Erica, but instead they shot a string that was hiding Davies, revealing Davies to be hanging, and then escaped. So does this person pose a threat to Erica? I mean, they had a gun, obviously they posed a threat, but are they trying to kill us? Are they trying to scare us? Why did our vision suddenly go haywire? Because that's only ever happened when she was using it. She wasn't using her cognition powers then. It just happened. That was so good. I loved the little puzzle at the end. I've really enjoyed the first episode of Cognition. I've enjoyed it immensely. I've liked the puzzles, I've liked the art style, and I think my biggest complaint of this game is that sometimes the voice acting falls a little bit flat. The two main culprits of this are unfortunately Erica, but Erica spends 99.9% of her time angry, so that's not too bad. But unfortunately the other person who I felt sounded rather flat was Rose, which is very unfortunate given that Rose has a kind of mentor position. You don't want your mentors to sound like they're reading off a script. But aside from that, I have enjoyed this immensely, and I'm so hyped to see where this goes in episode 2, The Wise Monkey. And with that, I'm going to sign off here. So please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.